everybody, welcome to the Joel Show, where today I talk about some updates going on with my mountain base in Minecraft. Hello everybody, I'm Joel Homie, your guys' host for another great episode of Gaming Thursday. Today we're hopping back into Minecraft, and today I'm going to be sharing some updates and just some things that I have done in the base since last time with the base tour. Now this might seem a little bit silly to be making a video just a week after I posted the base tour, but I have indeed done quite a couple of things. Like, I'm talking big things. Like, obviously, you can tell, first off here, these windows up front have gone extended, and there is now another row of windows, which means that there's another floor. And then there is also some other smaller things, like the doors on the front are also iron doors now instead of wooden. But anyway, speaking of the doors, let's go ahead and hop down, and we'll go ahead and start here. So let's go ahead and see how we open these doors. So this one we cannot actually open in any way, but we can press this button, and you have to kind of walk through fast because it'll close by itself. And to get out, you can press on either one of these pressure plates, and it will open either one for you. But when you're on the outside, you can only open one. And eventually I will be installing the whole entire lockout switch setup on this door, because this one obviously you can't open here. So I will have the ability to lock people out of the base, to my desire whenever people are playing with me, with people like Master Wolf and people like that. But anyway, other than that, the front room has actually not really changed much. This room may or may not be new to last time, just has some workbenches in there. And then coming in here, this is pretty much the same as last time. And the same goes for this room. And then heading down to the mine, some things have changed. A lot of things have changed down here. So let's go ahead and start by looking to the right side, and we'll go over to the mine, and it looks like we have some visitors waiting for us. Oh, but luckily it doesn't look like we actually have a creeper. Yep, no creeper. And luckily I'm creative, so they don't care that I'm here. But anyway, here is the new mine going down to level 5. Now, this mine is, actually sort of for looks, but it does lead into mine and Deegan's old mine, or older mine, the first one that we started mining in. And that is why I like this so much, because if we head down here, you can see that I have torches running down, and here is the sort of bottom. So as you can see here, it is a, I want to call this a, well, I know that it's 7 blocks going out this way, 7 blocks out this way, 7 out this way, and 7 out this way, and then I just cleared out the stuff in between. So this room is pretty large down here, but you can see that we are at level 5 there in our position, and then I have torches going around the supports that run down from the hole that I did carve completely in survival. And then you can see there's torches running around all the other pillars here, and then there are torches on each corner. For some reason there isn't one over there though. And then you can see that we have hit bedrock right there. And let's go ahead and head up to where I said mine and Deegan's old mine was. So you can see there that there is the ladder going up to the top, and then there is this ladder that says old mine, and this is a strip mine that Deegan tried to get going, and it didn't really go too well, so I just set it up as the entrance, because when I was mining I actually ran into it and set up this whole entire thing. But if you go this way, if you're watching the live stream from a while back, it was titled I Play Minecraft for the First Time, you might recognize a little bit of this area, although it has changed a lot. Me and Deegan cleaned it up and made it all nice and finalized in here. Besides this, I want to take all of this stuff out. But you can see here that it's all nice and all the torches are set up and actually spaced correctly. Got a pile of ore there in the corner, and got a furnace workbench and some wood for some reason. I don't know why. But anyway, back through this tunnel and heading back up to the surface, we'll go ahead and look at the other 2 rooms that are new down there. Well, actually, in this case I should be saying up there, if I don't fall down again. So as you can see here, this is all just random. I have not actually cleared all of the dirt and coal and stuff like that out to replace it with stone yet. It is still random. And then in here, there is actually one more thing that I need to mention. I did clear out this area. So if you recall from the base tour, there was a big wall of furnaces here. Now I've cleared it out and once again finalized it with all the cobblestone. And now that is all good over there. Now the only thing obstructing the view in here is the pool, which I can't really take out. Because if I were to flatten this out and make it the roof, we wouldn't have a pool. We just have a slab of cobblestone. But anyway, heading back through here, you can see that we're going to go ahead and go to the right. So there is the stairway, and we're going to go to this second room. So you can see here that we have a sort of, well, it looks like just an indent in the wall, but we have some pressure plates here. And here is mine and Deegan's little vault. So this is where all of our special stuff will be. We don't actually have a lot of special stuff right now, so all of these are indeed empty. As you can see, all of them that I open are empty. But the only one that does have a couple special things in here is this. We have a grass block, diamond, the potion that allows you to breathe underwater, and then a bucket of lava. So as you can see, there's not a lot of stuff down here yet because we don't really have very many special things. But you can see that we have a outline of birch wood, got some glowstones and some large chests as well as small ones, and a crafting table, and then we got some torches there. And then in here, the pressure plates are made out of oak wood, whereas you can see out there they are made out of stone. And this is just the simple sort of vault door that you can do. Just do like you set up with the pressure plates set up with some redstone and redstone torches up under there. Very easy to do. And then over here to the left, this is the power plant. Which you might be asking yourself, this doesn't really look like a power plant. And you'd be correct. It was supposed to be a power plant. I was trying to go off of a YouTuber named Dallas's power plant where he made it run off of lava and it was running through tubes of glass, which is really the only part that actually led onto this part. So as you can see here, I mined out this whole entire room. So this was supposed to be a 14 by 14 layout, or 14 by 14 block layout, but I was going off the edge of the door, so I carved out this large opening and went 14 blocks this way and 14 blocks that way. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have a grand total of 21 blocks. So this is 14 by 21 if I did my math correctly, just trying to get it out there. But anyway, you can see that I cleared this all out, and this is actually raised 2 blocks there, and it was lowered 2 blocks here, but I had filled this with water, separated it, and put some gaps there so that it would lead over to here. Got some fish glitching out there because of the glass in there. But you can see that I outlined it with cobblestone, put some glowstone in the corners, well actually Deegan did that, and I put some torches around, and you can see that they are on all of the sort of posts here, and we got one in the center here, and the same goes for over here, and then got water once again over here, and water over there with the glass floor, and then the water going up through here, and leading through this way, and going back down. And this is a perpendicular setup, so everything over there is completely identical to over here, excluding the fish, of course, which we got some salmon swimming down there. But anyway, moving out of the power plant, you can see that that is by far the largest opening in the base when it comes to doorways. But anyway, this was originally just a room. As you can see here, this should actually be a 7 by 9 setup, but the right here, these 2 blocks is where that wall would have been with the doorway. I just carved that out and made sort of like a hallway here, and that is where all of these sort of special rooms are underground. But anyway, moving back up, we do actually have some improvement above ground if we move up here. So you can see here, this is mine and Deegan's updated quarters. So you can see here that our quarters were actually over here. My bedroom was right here, and his bedroom was in here with the oak wood, I believe it was oak wood birch, or not oak wood birch, with oak wood planks outlining it, and I just replaced that with the stone. As you can see here, this was that room, because if you recall, the armory was right next to the Deegan's quarters, and you can see that it is still here, only except now our room is over here in this nice room with the glass background with some water. And the original way that I made this, or the original reason that I made this, is because I wanted to show that the power plant was running throughout the base, but it looked weird when you were in the power plant and you would look up and see right through the glass into here, so I just clogged it up again with some stone, and I kept the whole entire water idea, put some glowstone up there, and actually if I carve up through here, you can see that there is actually a secret room up here that I had made. it was supposed to have some special stuff in it. But you can see that, if I get this out of the way, and that out of the way, you can see that this is actually a secret room. It was supposed to just be here for the sake of you could be able to walk through the whole entire water thing. Like, if I go back down here, it was supposed to be made so that you could be able to walk through here and walk through the water into another room. But that idea just sort of, it looked weird once again, so I scrapped that. But as you can see here, we just put some of the banners in here, and then a crafting table, got a golden apple, and my golden pickaxe, just like last time. Actually, last time I believe I only had the golden apple, but now I've got a golden pickaxe, because as I recently found out, they actually suck at being a pickaxe, but they are very nice at being a display piece. Then here's my chest with the exact same things in there, my bed, and then here is Deegan's chest and his bed. And then moving out of here, we can go ahead and go up to the next floor. This is where the updated chest room is. So as you can see here, we have a lot more chests in here. There is a lot more storage, like you can see there are actually signs here, like there's cobblestone, dirt, and random blocks. This is the random section, and this is the cobblestone and dirt, which as you can see, we have a lot of cobblestone. So the way that this works is the first set of words in the sign is referring to the first chest. And the same refers to over here, we got wood and building stuff, so we got wood and things that we can use to build. And then here is tools, weapons, and dining, so here we got tools and weapons. And then here's food. At the moment we actually don't have a lot. And then over here is random and ore. So there's the random, there's the ore. This is wool and special items. Got the wool. Got the special items, which actually got moved to the vault. That's what you saw earlier. And then here, these ones are currently empty. This was supposed to be spare blocks, but that actually moved over here. So here you can see we've got more of the random stuff with some dirt and dorite and andesite and stuff like that. And then over here is full cobblestone, more cobblestone, and then these ones I believe are actually empty. Yep. So there is the updated chest room, and then we do actually have a workbench here. I don't know if I mentioned that, but it turned out pretty nice. And then this is also new. We have a new set of windows and a new balcony. This all happened because I had to build a new room for the chest room. So I actually kind of blew out the side of the mountain here, and I didn't want to have to fix it up, so I decided to just make a window there with a balcony out in front. And then moving up to floor 5, here you can see that this may or may not be new rooms. Actually, no, it is not. This is just where the old balcony is, so nothing has changed here, but you can see that there is actually now a big slab of stone above here, which I will go over why that is there in just a moment. Same goes for the door. That is one of the only ones to stay closed. And then up here you can see that this is sort of a new floor. As you can see here, this is one of the extended windows. Like this one, originally this was just a 7x9 block room. So imagine this just being like this, and then it would have ended somewhere right over here. But I decided that it looked weird because all the random windows sticking out of the mountain just sort of, it looked like everything was just randomly placed. So I decided to carve this out into a room that this is actually technically 3 rooms with the doorways cut out, which I never really carved the doorways out, but as you can see here, this is a 9-2 for the distance between the doorways. So here we've got 2 blocks. So this is 9, 2, 9, 2, 9. And then that is where all of the torches are set up, and they are set up just like a normal room, but without the walls in the middle. And then moving up, we have basically this identical setup up here. It's exactly the same. Only except up here, you've got a very beautiful view of out there, although you can't actually see much down here, although there is an Enderman walking around down there. But anyway, the lower windows are what you want to go to if you actually want to look at the base. If you want to look out here, you have to go up to the higher windows, which we conveniently came out here to watch a sunset, just like in the base tour we were on the balcony. So there's that beautiful sunset with the nice orange tint going around, and as you can see, that weird sort of tone shifting. But anyway, this is also a new room, I believe. Actually, this is a completely new floor, and as you can see, this room is new. There's nothing here, and this room is also new. This is right above the rear exit, so as you can see here, these windows have some of those banners right there in the back, because if I go down here real quick, The idea was that if somebody is planning to invade, they see those banners and think that we're part of like a powerful tribe or something like that. So here we've got the back exit. That is actually a new sign. I thought I'd throw it in there because I had extra signs. But as you can see here, this is what I was talking about with repairing the mountain. So if I head up here, you can see better what I'm talking about. So you can see instead of the mountain being that large section and this larger section, I repaired it in the middle. It looked horrible, so I tried to carve it out. That looked horrible, so I randomly used creative and sped around and hit random things and then repaired them, and that is where I'm at now. And then if I move back here, you can see that this side is not so pretty, but I don't really care about that because I'm not looking at the side all the time. And then down here, this is where those windows were, so you can see those banners here, which I might actually take out because you can't even really see them when you're standing. But as you can see here, this whole entire back exit is sort of a little bit bigger now. But anyway, with that being said, I believe that is all of the new rooms, and I don't think there is actually anything new on the outside. But I'll double check and see if anything catches my eye. So I'll go ahead and head out here. Go through these nice pressure plated doors, and I don't believe anything is new. There's the nice garden, if that is new. It is a little bit larger, but I believe that was in the base tour. But yeah, that was in the base tour because we had already set up the mine down there. Actually, technically what's down here is just sort of like a secret base. It's what goes down that is the mine. And with that being said, I was Joel Homie, your guys' host for today's video, where I share some of the updates that I had liked to share with you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed looking at these nice updates, like that beautiful new window, the mountain that doesn't look so great, but it's kind of cool with its whole entire messed up look, and then the updated mine, power plant, the vault, and all the other things that I went over, like some of the new rooms, with that rear entrance getting upgraded. But with that being said, if you guys enjoyed the video,